Welcome everyone once again to this in the continuation of our experiences and preparedness series. Today we have a little different company, although supplying to the auto component parts, but they have a unique technology called Center Technology, and they are directly supplying to the various OEs. So we have Mr. Jignesh Rawal, the managing director of the company with us to share his thoughts. Welcome, Mr. Rawal.
Hi, good morning, sir.
So, Mr. Rawal, just to start with, I think the first your take on the general feel on this. What do you feel about this pandemic?
First of all, I would like to good morning to the team and thanks to NSE for taking this initiative. As we all know that this pandemic has caused deep impact to the economical and on a personal front to all of us. I feel rather we keep look at the past, we should accept the reality and going forward how we work on a long-term and short-term basis with this pandemic and how we look at new opportunities. We look at the current scenario, short-term, long-term. Obviously, every company has a short-term, long-term strategy. But I personally feel that yes, there are some fine-tuning required on a short-term strategy, looking at the current scenario. And obviously, the long-term strategy for India, I still believe the impact is intact. So we don't need to worry about the long-term strategy. Obvious from today to 6 to 1 year, we have to look at how we survive in this situation. Obvious, the challenges, particularly for the manufacturing industry, is social distancing, taking care for employee, their family, in the shop floor, maintaining the distancing and sanitization on a periodic basis. These are all bigger challenges on the manufacturing side. Obvious, that is the biggest challenge which I look at it today, rather than looking at whether what will happen to the market or whether how we sell the product or where to sell the product. But today, for manufacturing, I personally see is to how we start the plant and how we maintain till the vaccines are available, how we manufacture the product with maintaining a proper sanitization and social distancing.
Mr. Rawal, vaccine is, as of now, we believe is out of sight. It may take any time. And one voice is coming very clearly. Let's prepare to live with the COVID, right? So, assuming that we have to live with COVID, what is your preparation to go ahead?
I will put it like that. Obvious, being the auto sector, which is well organized compared to other industries, and here we can see our values which are coming on the table. You guys will be surprised. For last 1.5 months, our OEMs and the whole supplier base, we call as a tier 1 and tier 2, of the line, we are working on detailed process, right from picking up the employee from his house to dropping back to his house and not having any issue with that employee. So much of detailing has been ready with us, including when any employee board the bus, he has to sanitize before he board the bus. Right from when the bus reaches to the plant, the whole scanning happens. Obviously, we take the help of Arogya Setu, but we ourselves have developed Kushal Mangal app, where we are monitoring not our employees, but their family members. So every employee of Centracom has to log into Kushal Mangal app and he has to update about the status of his family, including the temperature, every day. So that's how we are monitoring our employee base to make sure that when, like we just started operational 2 days back, but today we are maintaining that we should not have any issue due to this virus.
Sir, in fact, like we hear that even the biggies like Samsung and all also started their operations in Noida. Beside this, keeping that process of being getting operational, in terms of challenges, like you have set of employees on your roll, and for your manufacturing, you must be taking a lot of contractual laborers also, right? So, is there any challenge for you in Pune for the manpower?
Right. Obvious challenges are there. Obvious, you heard about in the news also, more than 15,000 employee has already, migrant employee has left Pune. Almost I heard that every day there is a one train is going back to Orissa and Bihar. But I look at myself, we were having roughly a contractual worker of around 70 to 80 numbers. And right from day one, we provide them stay. So they are really staying next day to our plant. We have provided them the food also during this for last 1.5 months. I will say 10% people have gone back, but I still say 90% people are with me here. And we don't see any big challenges ourselves. But yes, as an industry is bound to happen. These challenges are going to come for next 2 to 3 months.
And Mr. Rawal, although you are not having long-term debts in your balance sheet, but how you are coping up with this short-term working capital cash flows, since that plant was shut and you have to maintain your employees and the labor. Means, is there any challenges there?
If you look at our auto sector, obvious we are struggling for the last 1 year compared to the financial FY 18-19 versus FY 19-20. Almost there is a drop of almost 20 to 25% on an overall market segment. So obvious we are already have these challenges for last 1 year managing our cash flow, inventories. Obvious we being the organized sector in the world, we use all the tools we call as a TPM, total production management or Toyota production management, where we use Six Sigma, Kanban, lean manufacturing, like that, various tools. So obviously we have a Kanban system in the whole, right from customer base to my store and up to my powder supply, which always help us to manage our inventory and which eventually help me to manage cash flows. But as we were ready for that one, because in Jan, auto sector has already started facing the problem of supply chain from China. As you know, the COVID actually has impacted auto sector from China in month of January up beyond 26th of Jan. If you look at it, a lot of lines were getting stopped and raw material supplies will start coming up from China. So with that, we were ready and we approached our bank to keep some cash flow line available in terms of managing liquidity. So we don't see any current challenges for at least next 1 year. We are ready with that currently.
Good to hear that, Mr. Rawal. Now coming to your supply side, as you already said that you have been importing something from the China on your supply side, right? And China, although had opened up, but what is your view? Is there any challenges on the supply side going forward?
I don't see, because obvious particularly we import our raw material, basic raw material manufactured partially in India, which is our raw material supplier, but they import a lot of ingredients from Sweden as well as from China. We don't see any issues because already there is a pipeline has already started. On the other side, China is back to almost 70-80% manufacturing now, back to normal. They're getting slowly into the normal now. And there are a lot of containers are lying at Bombay port with our suppliers, from our powder supplier as well as from other suppliers. So I don't see currently any challenges to start up. The biggest challenge which is going to happen is, as you know, due to this, obvious there is a cash crunch in the market. Unemployment is going to go up now. People are not going to get salary. So obvious the car is become the luxury item.
So now you are coming and jumping towards the demand side, okay? So already.
Yeah, so that for me, that is the biggest challenge today, rather than.
So your sector, specifically that automobile, has been suffering for last 1 year here domestically, right? And going forward, because of this COVID effect, we believe that it will take time to revive those demands. So in the meanwhile, is there any alternate thought you have, or means what are you planning to do?
Yeah, obvious. We actually, as I mentioned, we always look at a long-term and short-term strategies, and because of the whole last year, the auto sector was not doing well. We started working on off-road equipment as well as the medical industry, and some of our initiatives has now converted into business. So we are just waiting for the approval from some of the orders which we got it in terms of our regular supply. On other side, what we see here is the mindset of the people was going towards mobility, sharing mobility. If you look at last 2 years, there are a lot of market sentiments that Uber, Ola is much rather than buying our own car. But now with this COVID, I look at opportunity for auto sector, I can tell you. And I am very confident and I'm very positive. Wait for another 3 to 4 months and auto sector will be bounced back beyond September, October, back to a normal number.
This is really nice to hear that the domestic automobile demand will come back maybe due to COVID. And so because of these circumstances, besides challenges and all, there is always, I believe, there is a silver lining in cloud. So is there any opportunities you foresee in this kind of a unprecedented times?
Yes. Now the buyers, global buyers are going to look at it. They are not going to depend on one country now in terms of sourcing. Obviously, the first reaction, any buyer will look at it local for local now. So we see a lot of import which are currently coming from China, which localization will start happening now. And we can see already we have tons of RFQ coming from various customers for localizing the part. Similarly, every buyer are now going to look at a dual sourcing, not from one country but 2 countries, because this is the beginning of this type of virus. We don't know how the future. So obvious, every company today is looking at how I stabilize my supply chain. So obvious, we see for India particularly is a big opportunity coming up now. Obvious, the government need to support on this one with the single window concept, and obvious the manufacturer need to deliver right time, right product is important. I think so. We need to stop thinking about Jugadu Kaam rather than we need to think about innovating now. And we should show to the world that guys, we are innovative and we should invest in the innovation and deliver a right product to them.
Really very encouraging and positive thoughts, sir. And it was nice having this thought from you. Finally, sir, with your experience, your pearl of wisdom to your peer entrepreneurs for this kind of circumstances.
Can you repeat, because I could not?
I said that with your experience, any advices to the peer entrepreneurs you want to give, sir?
Obvious, I will, and I learned in 2008-9. What I learned in 2008-9, I really implemented in my plant during this pandemic. One is the liquidity, guys. Don't look at the cost of liquidity today. Get liquidity available with you. This cost will recover matter of time. So the liquidity is the first key, which I will tell every manufacturer to keep liquidity available, because opportunities is going to come. But if you don't have liquidity and if you don't have manpower to deliver, you will not be in position to deliver those opportunities. So liquidity is the one biggest challenge today. Obviously, look at innovative, how we can reduce the cost of the current product, because this is the time where you can really invest in engineering and you yourself really do deep dive in engineering and innovation. What happens when the market is high, you really don't go into the cost because your cycle is running very well. But when this is the time where the engineering and the entrepreneur should look at it innovation. That's another key point. Look at a global market, different footprints where the opportunities are there. As I mentioned to you that a lot of things are going to come to India now from China, because the buyers are going to look at a global sourcing, dual sourcing. So these are the opportunity where you need to grab quickly. And obviously, you need to take care for your employee. That's the first thing. If you want to win this game, take care for your employee and their family. It's the first important message to the world, I would say.
So really nice. Liquidity, innovation, broader market, and employees. These are the 4 pieces of advice you have just given. and I am sure that the people who are watching this will gain from your advice. With this, I say, sir, thank you very much for being with us and sharing your thoughts. Thank you, Mr. Rahul.
Thank you, Deepu.